The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Dak going to start out going to the air. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Prescott to throw it. Back to Elliott, and he's got him again. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded right around the 8. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense as they get their first shot. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 12 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
7 yards there and a first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Faking the handoff. Howell. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. second down and a run by Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Howell throwing on third down here. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. These two teams met in our nation's capital earlier this season with the Commanders picking up the win at FedEx Field. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Prescott's going to keep this. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Now Prescott. Battled by the linebacker, but still adjusts and makes a catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball, just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
well, we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Prescott now. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. A first down carry by Elliott. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Elliott. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Throwing. Prescott. The quick slant caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Kind of picked themselves up from that one.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Foul to the air on 1st and 10. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Robinson up the middle. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they go play action with Howell. Sliding out of the pocket. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So here we go, 4th down. Howell able to connect with Dotson. Well, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Back to the ground with Robinson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through him.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, they started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Probably no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice...
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. During that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Kill. 47.
Prescott. Flush to his right. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. A first down throw for Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's a 46.
To throw is Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Trayvon Diggs, usually known for interceptions. Here he gets the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground. But this time, they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Complete, it's Dotson. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In motion, the tight end. From the 29, Powell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Howell. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 20. It's remaining here in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, Howell to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So we've come upon halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Well, Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hal throwing on 3rd down here. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Hal trying to pick it up on 3rd. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker. Down and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Hal throwing on 1st down here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hal's throw complete to Dodson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Prescott on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Elliott running right, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. They'll set up to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Now Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Touchdown, Cowboys! CD Lamb from 10 yards out, and the Cowboys have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I like watching a wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Faking the handoff, Howell. Coming across the field, he finds Dotson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 10, Howell. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic... Tenth carry now for Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Eluding and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that's one of our...
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the...
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Prescott now on 2nd down. Going to take a shot for Gallup. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Touchdown! Michael Gallup, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Handoff now to Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll go play action. Howell rolling to his left. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Second down and goal. Howell. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Howell, third and goal. The quick slant caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on the play of the game now, 4th and goal. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Dotson has it, touchdown, Commanders. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Here's Prescott. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Second down and 7. Here's Dak. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Clock rolling here, under 90 seconds to go. Now Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He'll look to set up his blockers. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here's Howell. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Powell to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Robinson on a give right side. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Washington, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining.